What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're looking to get your music reviewed, you can hit up this email that's right here. But today I'm going to hit you up with my thoughts and opinions on this new album from Tuxedo called Tuxedo 3. Now, if you're not familiar with Tuxedo, they're a duo made up of hip-hop producer Jake One and R&B singer Mayer Hawthorne, and these are two guys who have both created a lot of music in their solo careers. Jake One is a legendary producer who has made hits for plenty of artists in the game, and Mayer Hawthorne has had a great run with his solo releases. So I always liked both of these artists and respected them quite a bit, so when they first came together on Tuxedo 1 and Tuxedo 2, I really liked what they were doing there because they came through with this 80s funk, soul, disco, R&B sound. You might have heard some of this growing up. Maybe your parents were playing it at parties and barbecues, wedding receptions, and all those sorts of things. Because really, it's just that fun, bright, and bouncy, feel-good music, man. This isn't one of those projects you go to for crazy lyricism, songwriting, or anything like that. You're just going to it for when you want something fun. You're just having a good time, and you want to keep the party going. So that's exactly what you get on this one. And the opening track, The Tuxedo Way, lets you know what you're in for, with lines where they're singing about dusting your shoulders off and letting your hair down, because you're going to celebrate tonight. You know, this isn't something that's overly deep, as I said. You're going to pick up on a lot of cliche lyrics and cliche bars, you might say, but it is what it is. It just all comes together really well. And sonically, it's an enjoyable project from start to finish, man. Like on the G-Funk laced OMW featuring Levan Cali. Hope I'm saying that name right. I'm not familiar with that name. Maybe it's Levan Cali, and the legendary Battle Cat. We're getting this really dope beat that sounds like something Warren G would have made or got on back in the 90s. I love the sound on it, and it's just all about when you're on the way to that late night creep, you know what I mean? You're gonna go link up with somebody and do what you gotta do. And then with On a Good One, you're just getting a jam for when you don't want to leave the club or the party because everything is going just right. You got a pretty young thing in your ear, you're feeling good, the DJ's playing your favorite song. Really just a fun track, and all these ideas are the same type of topics you would expect from this genre of music. If you came up listening to stuff like, say, Shalimar, for example, SOS Band, all those sorts of groups, then you already know what you're getting with this one, man. A lot of love and relationship stuff, partying, having fun, because that's what it's all about. I even like the song You and Me. This is a bright and bubbly one where you are getting that relationships-based content because it's just about two people coming together and enjoying each other's company. So really great project that's just all about the vibe. It's just for when you want that bounce, man. That is what you put this project on for. Maybe when you're driving around as well, because Gabriel's Groove, that became an instant favorite of mine because that's what it's all about, man. It's just this short song. You're getting some sparse vocals about going out for a drive out in the galaxy, something like that. Really vibey and spacey. Just the type of track you would put on loop like 100 times if you're going on a trip. At least I know I would, so that was a clear standout to me. And I also liked Vibrations featuring Paris Alexa on background vocals. And this song, the reason I liked it is because it does have that really 80s feel to it. Even the beginning, just that opening on it really reminds me of New Shoes, I Can't Wait. Everybody knows that song. If you don't, look it up, man. It's the one that's like, You might have seen on an episode of Family Guy. I probably did a terrible, presentation of what it sounds like, but hey, it is what it is. If you know the song, you know I did a damn good job. So there you go. But if you haven't, figure it out for yourself. So these are some of the tracks on here I like. I just think Jake One did a great job on the production, man. You're also getting all those great vocalists. I've mentioned some of them. Gabriel's Groove features, God, I don't even have his name in my notes. Gabriel something. I'll put it here with my words. Paris Alexa, I mentioned on Vibrations. And you also get MF Doom on Dreaming in the Daytime. This is a feature that on paper I was wondering how this was going to sound. Kind of seemed like a weird fit, but again, you're getting a sort of G-Funk feel here, and I think MF Doom's wacky style fit perfectly, man. I really like what he was doing on this. That was a great feature, and of course we got to show love to Benny Sings, who comes on the single Toast to Us. This is one of the first songs I heard. It's a little more laid back than some of the other ones, and Damn Funk joins in on Extra Texture. Both of these tracks are the softer cuts on the album, so if you want something a little bit more light, this is what you would go to. Great beats on these as well, man. Toast to Us in particular has this very lavish feel to it. Kind of has that classy feel, so that was great. And the other feature I want to speak on is Gavin Turek, not to be confused with Turok the Dinosaur Hunter, who has worked with Tuxedo on the past projects, and I know she goes on tour with them as well, so she always pops up, does a great job. I liked her vocals on there, on the closer, so yeah, man, this is just a great project all around. I didn't even talk about really what Mayer Hawthorne was doing. I was kind of focusing on the beats and these other people, but Mayer Hawthorne comes comes through with that usual R&B style that he's known for, man. I think he did a great job at coming through with catchy vocals and harmonies, layers, whatever you want to call them. This shit had me singing along even on the first listen. That's just how strong it is, how catchy it is. Really just feels good. So yeah, man, I'm gonna go with a 4 out of 5 on this one because I think it's just as strong as the other 2 installments of Tuxedo. You can just put all 3 of them together and shuffle them up and you're gonna have a good time. Now I would say it would be a fair complaint or gripe to say that this gets a little bit samey, especially compared to the other 2 projects because they're not doing anything that's too different. But hey, man, if you like this genre of music, you are gonna love this project, man. It just is what it is. I said it a couple times. It's bright and bouncy and fun. You can let this ride at a barbecue, some other type of summertime function. You can ride with it and just feel good. Maybe you can put your top down on a sunny day, put on a fucking ascot, put on your driving gloves or something like that. Maybe you want to get extra classy with it, get on some 80s type of shit. It is what it is, man. I really like what Tuxedo is doing, and once Tuxedo 4 drops, I'll be messing around with that one too. So that's how I feel about this project. You guys can check it out for yourself and then hit me up in the comments section to let me know what you think. And of course, make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff where you show me love and you show me lots of it. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you next time.